Josh. Let me get my screen share up here real quick. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me get this presented. So, Josh, again, thank you for the introduction, and thank you for asking me to speak here and be a great event. As a founder here in Atlantic City, all the things that you're doing behind the scenes and in the scenes and everywhere to lead this digital transformation here is greatly appreciated. Because when I started this journey 3 years ago, there wasn't really much talk of this in the area. So it's great to see it change. So like Josh said, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit today about how to digitally transform your business. Real quick intro as to who I am. I'm Dominick, co-founder of Contact Code. Contact Code is a scalable, sustainable solution to business cards. What we really do is we help small businesses all the way up to large enterprises get leads into their sales pipeline faster. Before this pandemic and everything, there were networking events, nightly trade shows, conferences that people were attending all over the globe. And the one common thread throughout all these was handing out business cards to establish connections. And statistics go to show that about 90% of those business cards end up in the trash after just 1 week. And that's a shame because those are potential leads. Those are potential business deals, lifelong partners that you could forge that are just being wasted. So what Contact Code does is we help you digitize those and get those into your pipeline in a timely manner so that you can start to nurture those leads right away and cultivate those long-term business relationships. So kind of my journey in the business automation process started, and my goal for this session is really to help you understand the importance of digitally transforming your business, as well as give you some suggestions to help you transform it and some tools that you can use to make that transformation happen smoothly. So what I'm going to talk about today is what is business automation? Because when we talk about digitally transforming your business, we're really talking about using technology to automate processes within your company, within your organization. Going to kind of lay out best practices as to how to start that automation process, give you some suggestions as to what to automate, and some tools to help you with your automation process. So let's get started. What is business automation? This isn't really a new here in 2020. It's been around ever since pretty much the invention of the computer and the desktop computer. However, it's really prevalent today with everything that's going on with the pandemic and how much we've had to really look at our processes and how we do business, and find ways to streamline that, to save money, to save jobs, and things like that over the course of 2020. It has come back to the forefront. There's so much out there as to what business automation is, and the definition I found that really kind of resonated with me the most is the alignment of business management, business process management, business rules management, and modern software development to meet changing markets. And the thing that really made that definition resonate with me were the two words alignment and changing. And you really have to have, when you go into this, digital transformation of your business, you really have to have an aligned vision for the future of your business and what you want it to be and where you want it to go. And you have to have a culture that embraces change, because automation is going to bring about change. It's going to change the way you do things. It's going to change the amount of time you have on your hands. It's going to change a lot within your company. While change is really the only thing that's consistent in life, it seems to be the thing that people and humans resist the most. So it's important that you kind of adopt this clear vision as to where you want to go and be comfortable with the change that's going to take place. Before I really get into how to automate your business and the best practices that how to start this transformation, I wanted to kind of touch on some of the values. One of the things that I find I was out networking a lot and talking to a lot of small business owners in this area and from all over South Jersey and the tri-state region is that a lot of these small business owners are a lot of time putting out fires. And most of the time, these fires that they're putting out are the same fires that they put out yesterday, or the week before, or the month before. They're these same routine, mundane processes that keep going awry within their business, that all of a sudden sucks up all of their attention. And by automating these processes and by implementing automation, you can help catch some of those fires before they turn into like raging infernos, and they take away all of your time from what you really want to do in your business. And that's deal with like your intelligent problems, your higher level problems, those problems that are going to move your business forward and drive your business forward, instead of being bogged down with, these, simple things that keep just holding you back. Another thing that really automation gives you, is it can really speed up your sales process. When you're tracking down documents, trying to transfer, from one client to the next, tracking down signatures, doing things like that, it really eats up a lot of time and a lot of business energy. And it also creates a lot of opportunity for errors. So through automation, you can reduce that time, you can reduce that potential for error. You can, in turn, then close more deals and have more deals in your pipeline as you move forward. The other thing that automation really does for you is it really makes you a lot more transparent, and it gives you a lot more control and flexibility within your processes. When you have automation, everyone in your workplace can see where you are in different jobs, on different deals, and then they can adjust accordingly. If a deal needs more time, they can slow it down. If a deal needs to push through faster, they know they have to push through faster. It creates less confusion, gives you that flexibility to meet, not only the demand of your clients and your customers, but also to, give your employees a better indication of what their day or their week is going to be like, because everybody can see everything that's going on in the process. So, while automation isn't new, there's tons of value in it, and it's definitely worth embarking on the journey to digitally transform your business. With that being said, there's so much to help you and to help you streamline processes and do all these things. How do you really start this process? Where do you really go about, all right, we're going to make this change. What's my next step? So these are some of the suggestions that I suggest to you. All right. It's like I said in the very beginning, it's going to work best when you have that culture that has that aligned vision of the future and really embraces change. The first thing you really need to do is build excitement and enthusiasm for what you're doing. People who are excited and enthusiastic about things that are going on are going to be more likely to adopt the change, or should I say, less resistant to the change that's coming down the pipe. And you can do that by showing the value to your employees and to your organization. Hey, by doing this, we're going to save this. By doing this, it's going to give you to do this. It's going to reduce the stress because you don't have to worry about this. Build that excitement, build that enthusiasm around the change that you're going to make. The second thing I suggest that you really do is to create transition teams within your organization. Take the key stakeholders in the different departments within your business and get them involved. See what their concerns are. See what they're happy about. See what they're not happy about. And let their voices be heard. The more that people have input and the more that people have say in what's going on, the more likely they are to find it, the more connected they're going to feel to it, and the more likely they are to adopt it moving forward. Another real thing that you should do within those teams is develop standards for how you're going to use these digital tools and how you're going to use this software that you purchase and bring into your organization. One of the great things about software is it's so user-friendly these days. It's very customizable. You can pretty much tailor almost any platform to meet your exact needs. And it's important that you do that in a way that works best for you, and in a way that everybody understands how to use it. Otherwise, you can end up, really mismanaging the platform, and the data that you have in the platform can become very disjointed. And poor data is another big problem that I could do a whole nother talk on. So it's really important to develop those standards and get that input from your team as to what those standards should be, because ultimately those teams are going to be the ones that go back and deliver the standards and the training, and have daily interactions with kind of your frontline employees with this software. And the last thing that's can't be really left out is you really have to establish some accountability. A lot of the times, I've seen businesses implement all this great software, and it's awesome, and it really helps them, and they've got the enthusiasm and the excitement, and the people are training and they're putting everything in right, only to 3-6 months later, it all kind of just falls apart and the wheels come off of the transformation. So it's really important to establish that accountability for the long-term success of your transformation, because this isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to be like you're going to drop a piece of software into everybody's desktop and all of a sudden the whole world's, your whole organization is going to change. You're really going to need the stakeholders, the standards, and the accountability to keep that moving forward. Plus, when you start your transformation, and we'll go, you really want to start with something easy. You don't want to necessarily come in and just implement a giant CRM right off the bat, like a Salesforce or anything like that. You want to start with something easy. And the reason for that is instant success is going to increase that excitement, that engagement, and that motivation right away. It's going to get people excited and say, hey, look, this is working. Hey. And it's going to cause people to want more and want more and want more and want more. Because once your employees start to see the benefit of this digital transformation, and they get comfortable using it, and they see how it's saving them time, they see how it's generating more revenue, they see how it's changing morale and various things around your company, they're going to say, well, what else can we do? And they're going to start asking you those questions. By starting off with something easy, it really helps you to be able to document your process and your success, right? You want to create, just like automation is creating repeatable processes for you and your business, you want to create a repeatable process of transformation. You want to document what works, what doesn't work. You want to document the success that's being seen by employees within your organization, so that you can then in turn repeat this process with some higher level transformations. So maybe some more business process oriented digital transformations and things like that. So I really suggest that you pick something easy to start with. Maybe if you haven't done so already, automating your email lists and sending out those emails in an automated fashion, right? That's immediately going to start to save time. It's something easy that you can document your process to do, and it's something easy that you can see success in right away. And then by developing that process and developing a process that's successful within your organization, you can repeat that process to implement bigger things like maybe a help desk ticket or a CRM or a process automation. So again, start off small. You don't need to go big right away in this case. Because going big could just lead to frustration, which is going to really bog down your transformation in the begin with. So here are some things really that can kind of help you with your transformation and help you getting moving forward. Automation has really kind of changed in itself. It really kind of started out with internal processes, and then moved to customer service, and now it's really moving into customer engagement and how you interact with your customers. I kind of suggest that you do it backwards from the way that it was developed. If you haven't started already, start with that customer engagement. That's where you're going to see success. I think quickest. Some tools that can really help you automate your email. If you're not really using an automated email list right now, MailChimp is great. Constant Contact is great. Social media, it is really huge. One of the things that is very important to do right now is kind of to create a community around your business and build that community. And social media is a great way to do that. And you can automate your social media posts with a site called Hootsuite. For free, they'll let you schedule out 30 posts a week, which is a lot. And if you're looking to create content, Lumen 5 is a great site that'll allow you to create free Instagram stories, free social media stories. They have a lot of templates that are well designed, and a lot of great stock photos and videos that you can put right in there to create that content to fill up in Hootsuite, which is, again, going to help you build that community around your business. If you're looking then to, kind of the next change maybe that you make in your processes here would be like with customer service. And these two are really customer service and internal processes are really kind of interchangeable. There's some great help desks out there that'll ticket everything out for you. That will track, your response with your customer when they're having issues and stuff like that. At Contact Code, we use Zendesk, and it's been very beneficial to us. Just keeping track of all the things that come in and problems that arise. Freshdesk is another very helpful help desk for ticketing and getting information. One of the big things that I think, and I'm looking to implement onto the Contact Code website here in 2021, is a chatbot. Chatbots are really, really beneficial at collecting data from users as they're engaged with your site. I mean, there's no better lead than someone who's on your site looking around that has a question. And these chatbots have come such a long way with the use of artificial intelligence now. They can really seem like you're talking to a real person. Mainly, though, they'll streamline a lot of data collection for you. They'll streamline, get you leads, streamline getting you users' names, emails, phone numbers, any kind of questions they have. But these are three that I suggest. Bold 360 is pretty impressive with what they can do with their AI. So is Live Person, and User Like now will let you call people and even speak to them directly. One of the things that a lot of these chatbots, they can let you start off with an AI, and then if the questions get too deep, they can even ask if you want a live chat. So you can bring a live person right in there and talk and chat via, your business. And as you move into internal processes, this is where you're going to have some bigger heavy lifting when it comes to your digital transformation. You're going to really have to get people on board because this is going to change more what they do on a daily basis. When you look at cloud storage and workspace, again, that's like a whole nother topic that we could talk about. Google Workspace is really awesome. It used to be the Google Suite. That includes, Gmail, the calendar, Google Meet, Google Chat. It integrates with various other types of these platforms like Slack. They're really great for just kind of keeping things all together and all in one place. And the best thing about them is you don't really have to be in the office to work on them. What cloud storage and workspace really do is it allows you to work from anywhere. And in this day and age of remote work, that's incredibly important. Dropbox is another huge cloud storage and workspace. It allows people to share documents anywhere. And if you're not using DocuSign, that's another one that we use at Contact Code, and I highly recommend it. It really streamlines the getting signature process when you need multiple signatures on multiple documents. And then when you're ready, and you're ready to really push the digital transformation to that big level, you can start to implement CRM or customer relationship management software. Something like a Salesforce. That's what we use at Contact Code. And Salesforce has so many platforms off it where you can even start to automate your marketing. They have a marketing cloud with a journey builder. That again, like, once you get someone into your Salesforce, it just takes them on a journey based on where they click and various other AI, or hit points. HubSpot is great for smaller businesses. I know they have a free version that's very user friendly and still gives you a lot of features and a lot of power. And then, of course, you have Oracle NetSuite, kind of one of the founders in this whole platform. But again, these are just some of the tools that I suggest, and I suggest you kind of work backwards. Start with your customer engagement and try to automate those processes first, because those are going to bring in more people. Those are going to bring in more deals. That's going to bring in more revenue. As long as you're doing it right, and you're taking the time to do it right, and you have those standards set, you have that accountability, and you have those vested stakeholders in it. It's going to save a lot of time for people, for employees within your organization, and it's going to generate them more leads. It's going to generate them more deals, the stuff that ultimately everybody wants. So, that's, and I kind of wrap it up here with this one quote that I found that I really like. The key to digital transformation is re-envisioning the driving change in how the company operates. And that's a management and people challenge, not just a technology challenge, right? And that's really what this is going to come down to when you go through this digital transformation process, is you're not just going to be able to add technology. You're going to have to really get buy-in from your employees, really get buy-in from your management, and have that clear, aligned vision of the future that, is going to embrace the changes that come. Because with all technology comes learning, and we all know that. So that's it, guys. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for, listening and being a part, participating here in the Jersey Shore Hackathon.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dominick, for this presentation. And it's obviously live streamed and recorded, so we're definitely going to get this out there. And we appreciate you for presenting this. And we're going to continue with the rest of the day, and let the participants continue hacking. And then we'll be able to talk tomorrow for the networking session. So look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for our networking session and having more insights then.